What is going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. DC Fandom Part 2 happened yesterday, and I think it's still currently going on if you want to check out any of the universes on your own. Anyways, I didn't get to live stream any of them, but two big stories did come out that I wanted to talk about that definitely took social media by storm. And that has to do with The Flash. Andy Muschietti and Barbara Muschietti had some great things and exciting things to say about it. And we also have an awesome, jaw-dropping tease from Tom Hulkenberg, Junkie XL, for Zack Snyder's Justice League. The theme for that movie, it sounds amazing, and I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you in a little bit and let you know what I think about it. But anyways, I also got Zack Snyder's associate producer t-shirt in the mail. I'll open that in a second. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like this video if you can. It really does help. And let's get into it. So I'm on IGN right now just to recap what Andy and Barbara Muschietti had to say about The Flash. Now, if you've checked out the panel, I'm sure you already know what comments I'm talking about, but I'm going to go ahead and read them for you. First, let's start with Barbara Muschietti's, because to me, it's the more exciting of the two comments, and you'll find out why in a second. So here's what she had to say about it. I want you to go see it, so I'm not going to tell you a lot, Barbara Muschietti said, but what I will tell you is that it's a ride. It's going to be fun and exciting. There are a lot of DC characters in it. Flash is the superhero of this film because he's the bridge between all of these characters and timelines, and in a way, it restarts everything and doesn't forget anything. Okay, two big things already. She says a lot of DC characters are going to be in it. Now, we do know Michael Keaton is essentially confirmed for this movie. Michael Keaton is going to be in it as his version of the Batman from Tim Burton's universe. We got Ben Affleck, who's going to reprise his role as the Batman in this universe. So Cyborg, apparently there are negotiations for Ray Fisher to come on board, according to one of his, or one of the WB's statement against what Ray Fisher's allegations are. So basically we're confirmed that those people are going to be in it. But if you have read this Flashpoint storyline, you know that it involves a ton of DC characters, so much characters that I don't even think a lot of the general audiences will even realize who these characters are. But anyways, of course, it's going to be an adaptation, so I think this opens the possibility of more Justice League members possibly joining. We did hear a rumor that, you know, Wonder Woman and Aquaman wouldn't be in this, but hey, this gives us a little bit of hope right here. So that's really exciting right there. And the other thing, the bigger thing, she says, in a way, it restarts everything and doesn't forget anything. And does this mean that they are going to reboot the DCEU, kind of like what everyone speculated already? This is something that we've been speculating on for a long time, for years now. Everyone that said, hey, Flashpoint would be a way to kind of reset everything, and it looks like they may take the opportunity to do that. But I do think there is a way to do it, probably tastefully, to allow everything to currently exist. And I think that's what kind of they're setting up right now, especially focusing on the multiverse. The multiverse theme has been a big part of DC Fandom, trying to educate people on the multiverse, and I think they're really hammering that home here. The fact that all these different universes can exist. So we're going to have Robert Pattinson's solo movie. We're going to have Zack Snyder's Justice League existing on HBO Max. And we're going to have the current DCEU and this new jumping off point on which to tell new stories. So that is really exciting. It definitely looks like Warner Brothers and the people at who's running the DC movies right now are finally getting ahead of themselves in terms of, or they're getting ahead of being able to tell stories and formulating a plan to go forward, because it seems like the only person that was operating with a plan in the beginning was Zack Snyder, and we all know the old guard at WB, what they did to him. Thankfully, the wrongs are being righted right now, so he's going to be able to tell his story. And in Zack's words themselves, he looked at his movie as its own kind of universe, and that's kind of reinforcing the fact that we're going to get this multiverse. The interesting questions that come up with this is, okay, if Zack Snyder's universe is incredibly successful, will the current Justice League cast come back to continue that story? You know, a lot of us are hoping for that, but again, there's a lot of questions to be answered, because I imagine that a lot of the cast is going to remain the current cast for the DCU going forward. So yeah, really exciting things what she had to say. Let's go ahead and look what Andy Muschietti had to say about this. So he said, our movie Flash is based on Flashpoint, but it's not going to be exactly like Flashpoint. Our movie is inspired by the original comic book saga, so you're going to find a lot of surprises and new events and a lot of thrilling things that are not in the comic book. Now, a lot of people, a lot of purists are probably going to get upset about that. They're probably already upset about the fact that, we may not get the Flashpoint Batman in this, and I do think that would be a little disappointing. But I'm willing to look past it. Of course, we haven't seen what his plan is, so it might be the most incredible plan in the world. So I don't want to go ahead and start bashing on it right now because Flashpoint Batman may not be in there. We actually got a rumor that the Reverse Flash may not be a main villain in this movie too. So that is really surprising, and we haven't really got any reveals on the villain yet. So chalk that up to rumors for now. But it is exciting that we may get some new things new events in this movie to get excited about. And I think the concept of Flashpoint will still be alive in this story, kind of like it happened in the CW. But he's going to have a lot of, the concept of Flashpoint allows you to play with a lot of things. Time travel can be really fun to play with. And I think if done right, all of us are going to be in for a treat. So right now, Andy Muschietti, Barb Muschietti, their comments get me really excited in a good way. They may get you, a little upset. I'm curious if any of you guys are a little worried by these comments. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, because I'm really curious. Of course, there's going to be a lot of things to talk about going forward, but this was actually great. I'm glad they said more things that they didn't say in the first weekend here. Moving on to the next topic, we have Tom Hokenberg, or Junkie XL, revealing a portion of the Justice League theme. Now, it's only a teaser. It is only a teaser. I will stress that to you, but go ahead and listen to it right here.
Hey guys, I'm so excited to be back and finish Justice League with Zack Snyder, the Zack Snyder cut. I can't tell you how excited I am. Ta-da! But there's a lot of work that needs to be done, obviously, even though I already did a lot of work. So right now I'm in the middle of finishing an action bit with the new Justice League theme, and I want to preview a little bit of that. So let me play you a little bit of that theme in action mode. That was a little sneak peek.
So as you can see, an incredibly powerful, complex, and heart-pounding theme. I was really excited about it. I listened to it for a few times. I imagine if we see this theme play out while we're actually watching the footage, it's going to have that much more of an impact. Of course, that is the intended effect. And we only got a taste of it. I imagine the part that we didn't get, I think it's gonna build even more, and I imagine there's gonna be certain sections for each of the Justice League characters and what's going on. I'm excited. I'm really excited, because the one thing, even if you're not a Zack Snyder fan of his movies in the DCU, while I am, even if you're not, the one thing I think we can all agree on is the music, the scores in his films are absolutely breathtaking. And I can say with full confidence that I listen to the Man of Steel theme nearly every day, especially when I'm working out. It's part of my warm-up. It's part of sometimes, my last set. If I got to get that weight up, it's just one of the most inspiring themes I've ever heard. And the Batman theme is amazing. The Wonder Woman theme is, I can't even explain it, man. And it was such a treat for me to watch Hans Zimmer perform those live a few years ago. But anyways, we know Junkie XL, Tom Hokenberg, has worked with Hans Zimmer on these themes, and he's going to have kind of his own platform for this movie now. So he's going to be working kind of solo, and what I'm hearing so far is amazing. And again, it's just a tease. Even if you guys thought, you know, it was okay, you know, maybe you can't imagine how it's going to look in the movie, which is kind of surprising because there are a ton of people editing it into parts and sections of the Justice League movie already, and it's definitely enhancing the movie. Now, I complained a lot about the score with Danny Elfman in Justice League. I'm not going to fault Danny Elfman. Apparently, he didn't have a lot to work with. He even had to write music for storyboards, so it's kind of hard to imagine. Danny Elfman, of course, is a very talented composer, and I don't want to knock him at all, but I totally think Junkie XL's theme fits with Zack Snyder's universe a lot better, and I can't wait. A lot of people are talking about how it sounds like it's the Justice League animated theme. While I do think there's some inspiration probably there, I do think it does a really good job of staying out on its own, and man, it just gets me more hyped. But anyways, let's end this video. First of all, let me know what you guys think of the theme in the comments down below. End this video by checking out this t-shirt right here. Oh man, okay, here you got it. The associate producer t-shirt, and we're supposed to be able to decipher what this exactly means. Of course, Zack Snyder hasn't told us what it means yet, and he hasn't yet put out the video explaining to us what kind of marker to use and how to exactly write your name on this thing. I am excited for that. Can't wait to start rocking this thing. Anyways, thank you guys again. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, and check out my other channel if you want to see more of me, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.